Do they miss me? Are they missing me right now? We've got Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Scorpio on the table. Maybe in your birth chart, maybe in theirs. We'll see. May have another meaning, maybe an ex of yours. But anyway, does this person that we're doing this reading about miss you? How are they feeling? What are they thinking? All of the things. Think about the person on your mind. Really open up the energy. Push out everyone else's energy, because there is somebody else trying to come in to this reading to interfere with it. I'm going to put them cards back in because that's from them. I'm going to have a look. Yeah, that's from the other person. I don't want them here. I don't want them here because it's not who they're about. Anyway, here we go. Control the energy. Let's pull it together. Really think about the person who was on your mind. Imagine what they look like, how they make you feel. The person that you've been missing a lot lately, are they missing you too? And why is there someone else that's really obsessive around? I don't want the answer to that, but I'm just saying, letting you know that that person hasn't gone away. That other person hasn't gone away. The Knight of Wands, the person on your mind, the Ten of Wands reversed, and the Nine of Swords reversed. There's a lot of stress here. There's a lot of self-doubt. They're wondering if they've done the right thing. Whatever happened between the both of you, whoever it was that put the distance in the middle of you both, they're wondering if they've done the right thing. They do check you out. They do look at your social media. They're feeling really bad. They're feeling really bad, and they're feeling really guilty for the way that they treated you. And this person isn't anything like that other person that's trying to put themselves in this, because they're not involved in this. The Knight of Wands, they wish they'd have took the action that they should have taken. And they're carrying the weight of this. They've got a lot of regrets, but it's not just regrets. I think they really let themselves down by the way that they treated you. And this is really very clear. I'm going to pull, what do you need to know? What is here? Again, I'm having to push out that other person. There's a very oppressive energy trying to come in. Who wants you to themselves, who are not very nice. I think you've had quite a nasty history with them. I'm just letting you know they're here. But I don't want them here. I don't want to talk to them. We're not talking to them. Anyway, it's not about them, is it? I look for you everywhere. Yeah, this person thinks about you all the time. I hide behind material things. I disagree with that. And I bury myself in work to forget. Yeah, I don't think this person is a particularly material person, but I think people might think that of them. I think people look at them. I think this person, you know, when some people, they buy like stuff because they churn through a lot of stuff like fast fashion or the latest trends or stuff, and that's what they spend their money on, and everyone can spend their money however they want. But it feels like this person, they're the type of person that when they buy something, they really value their money, and when they put their money into something, it's something that's beautiful and amazing and well made, and something that they love. And because they make, and they never pay full price, they always find it like secondhand or places like that. So because of what they have and the way they put themselves together, I think people around them get jealous of them, thinking, well, they must have loads of money, because no, they don't. They have the same money as everyone else. They just spend it in a different way. They don't have endless amounts of things, but everything that they have is what they cherish. And I think this person is really kicking themselves because they should have cherished you a bit better. They shouldn't have let you go. And they shouldn't have let whatever it was that come between you both. They do distract themselves in work. They try to, but that's not been working lately. They've been thinking about you a lot. I'm going to pull some oracle cards. What do you need to know? They're very much missing you. Private readings are always available. Also, on my website, I have a pull a card page where you can generate your own tarot cards and then scroll down the bottom and read the meaning. Yeah. So what do the oracles want you to know about this person? The other person's energy has now gone. That other person's gone. They've given up. I just wouldn't let them have their say because they're just really weird. They're a weirdo. I don't need them either. Love begins. There's real hope for you and this person, you know. Moving on. Yeah. And then memories of love. I'm really hoping, I'm really, really hoping that this person can get to the point where they reach back out to you and make things right with you. And there are things that need to be made right. They're a really lovely person. The way that they treated the situation with you isn't really representative of who they are. I think they gave up too quickly, didn't they? I don't know if they're just that type of person that if they think the other person's not feeling it or if it's just not working, they kind of give up and walk off. And they're really regretting that. They think about you a lot. They think about the memories of love that you both have. And there is real hope here that this can start again. They have had a chance with you, but now it's up to you to decide. Do you move on from this situation? Because sometimes we come out of relationships and we think, my goodness, that was the worst thing I've ever been through in my whole life. I'm not having a relationship again. And I know that you've had that with somebody else. But then other times we come out of connections and we're like, you know what, they were a really good person. We got on really well. We just couldn't work it out. We couldn't make it out. We couldn't figure out how to be in a relationship together. I really do hope that the both of you get the opportunity to revisit this. If you don't in this lifetime, you'll be brought back together again in a next lifetime. And the other person, they've been connected to you in past lifetimes as well. And it feels like this lifetime you've done with it. It feels like this is a lifetime where you won't come into contact with that other person again in future lifetimes, because you've got a new one here. So that's really nice. Oh, maybe you should just give me their number and I'll phone them up and do a bit of matchmaking. I won't, but you know, that's kind of the thing that conversation needs to happen. And I hope that it does, and I hope that you take something good from this. And I hope that if this is your reading, you recognise that it's your reading and you take something good from it. Because this person's a very good person. And I can understand how the both of you kind of drifted apart. And I can understand how you were hurt, because you were hurt, feeling hurt and everything. But you're a gem. You're an absolute gem. You're absolutely wonderful. Don't go anywhere near that other person because they're really not worth it. They're really not, but you know that. You know that. But also, there's plenty of really nice people out there. And there's plenty of people who will not do the things that the other person done. I'll let you know that. And it feels like whoever is coming next for you, whether it's this person that you've been thinking about lately, or whether it's somebody else, it's a good one. But you may have to recognise, if you find that you're having to make it fit, they're not the one. If it's just quite natural, then yeah, they're the one. So that's what I have for you. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection. So your angels take you on your way. And thank you so much for letting me read for you today. Private reading's always available.